Good, good. our money. We want our money. We want our money. We want justice. We want justice. We want justice. We want justice. We want to go home. 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 We want justice. We want justice. We want justice. We want justice. We want our money. We want our money. We want our money. We want our money. We want justice. We want justice. We want justice. We want justice. We want to go home. 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 We want our money now. 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 We want to go home. 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 We want our money. We want our money. We want our money. We want our money. Now. 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 We want our money now. We want our money now. We want to go home. 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 We want our money. We want our money. We want justice. We want justice. We want to go home now. Now. We want to go home now. We want to go home now. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. We want to go to Kenya now. We want to go to Kenya now. We want justice. We want justice. Our families are crying. We want justice. We want justice. Our families are crying. We want to go home. 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 We want our money. We want our money. We want our money. We want our money. We want justice. We want justice. We want justice. We want justice. No more slavery. No more slavery. No more slavery. No more slavery. We want our money. We want our money. We want justice. We want justice. We want to go home. 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 No more arm. Where is Bashar? 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 Pay us now. Pay us now. Pay us now. Pay us now. We want our money. 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 We want justice. We want justice. We want justice. We want justice. Done with Bashar. 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 No more slavery. 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 We want to go home. 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 Give us the money. Give us the money. We want our money. We want our money. We want our money. We want our money. No more slavery. No more slavery. No more slavery. No more slavery. We want our money. 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 Where is Bashar? 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 Bashar, come now. 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 Give us our money. Give us our money. Give us our money. Give us our money. Where is our money? Where is our money? Where is our money? Where is our money? Bashkar, come now. Bashkar, come now. Stop slavery. Stop slavery. Stop slavery. Stop slavery. Stop slavery. We want our money. We want our money. We want our money. We want our money. Families are crying. Our families are crying. Our families are crying. Our families are crying. We want to go home. We want to go home. Where is our money? Where is our money? Where is our money? Where is our money? Give us our money. Give us our money. We want to go home. We want to go home. We want to go home. Pay us now. Pay us now. Pay us now. Pay us now. Where is our money? Where is our money? Where is Bashkar? 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 We want our money. We want our money. We want our money. We want our money. Give us our money. Give us our money. Give us our money. Give us our money. Where is Bashkar? 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 Give us our money. Give us our money. Stop the slavery. Stop the slavery. Stop the slavery. Stop the slavery.
Money.
Where is our money?
Where is our money?
Where is Bashkar?
Where is Bashkar?
Where is Bashkar?
Where is Bashkar?
Want to go home. Want to go home. Want to go to our family. Stop slavery.
Stop slavery.
Stop human trafficking.
Stop human trafficking.
Stop slavery. Stop slavery. Stop human trafficking. Our families are crying. Families are crying. Stop slavery. Stop slavery. Stop human trafficking. Stop human trafficking.
What do you want?
Stop suffering. Stop punishing us. Give us our money. Where is Bashkar? 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 bastard?
Where is bastard?
Where is bastard? Give us our money. Stop human trafficking. Give us our money. Stop slavery. Give us our money. No more slavery. We are humans too. We are humans too. Stop human trafficking. Stop slavery. We are humans too. We are poor people. We are working people. We are suffering. Give us our money. Where is our money? Give us our money. Where is our money? Where is Bastard? 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 We are suffering. We are dying. We are suffering. We are dying. Where is our money? Where is our money? We want all our money. We want all our money. We want all our money. Give us our money now. Give us justice now. Where is Pascal? Where is Pascal? Give us our money. Where is the Minister of Labour? 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 Where is the President? Where is the President? Where is the Vice President? Where is the President? Where is the President? Where is the President? Where is the Vice President? Where is the Vice President? Where is justice? Where is justice? Where is Nandalal? Give us our money. Give us our money. We want our money. We want our money. Give us our money. Give us our money. We want 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 our money. No. 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 We work for it. We sweat for it. We slave for it. Get rid of slavery. We died for it. Give us our money. 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 No. 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 Where is Bastard?
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 Where is
Where is Bastard?
Bastard? Where is Bastard?
Give us our money. 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 Where is our money? Where is our money? Where is our money? Where is our money? Give us our money. Give us our money. Give us our money. We want it now. 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 No. 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 No delay. No delay. No delay.
No more.
No delay.
No delay.
Where is Pascal?
Where is Bastard?
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 Where is Pascal? We're not begging. We're not begging. We work hard.
Work hard.
We work hard.
And work hard.
We sweat for it.
Get money.
We sweat for it. We
Get money.
sweat for it.
Get money.
We died for it.
Die for it.
We died for it.
Die for it.
We died for it.
Die for it.
We suffered for it. Where is Pascal?
Where is Bastard?
Where is Pascal?
Where is Bastard?
Where is Pascal?
Where is Bastard?
Where is our money?
Where is the money?
Where's our money? Give us our money. Give us our money. No.
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 Where is the Bastard?
Where is the Bastard?
Where is the government? Where is the government? money. We want our money. No. 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 No.
Where is this basket? Where is this basket? Give me my money. Give me my ticket. And go to India. My family hungry. My family very carrying. My family are carrying. My give me my money. My ticket. Go to India. Go to India. I gone to home. I go to home. Give me my money. Give me my ticket. I go to India. Go to India. Where is my money? Where is my money? My family in Kerry. I go to home. I go to India. I go to India. Where is my money?
We want to go India. We want to go India. We need our justice. What we have worked, we are hard workers. We need our money back. We want to go India.
3 years Guyana.
3 years Guyana, we are a lot of suffering. So we want our money. We want to go India.
Come this side. You want to turn in? Yeah.
Come with that light.
And the Sanju basket down, down. Sanju basket down, down. Sanju basket down, down. Down, down. Sanju basket down, down.
हमारे पैसे वापस दो.
हमारे पैसे वापस दो.
हमारे पैसे वापस दो.
हमारे पैसे वापस दो.
हमको घर जाने दो.
हमें घर जाने दो.
हमारे पैसे वापस दो.
हमारे पैसे वापस दो.
हमको घर जाने दो.
हमको घर जाने दो.
हमारे हक वापस दो.
हमारे हक वापस दो. संजू भास्कर हाय हाय. संजू भास्कर हाय हाय. संजू भास्कर हाय हाय.
हमारे पैसे वापस करो.
वापस करो, वापस करो. हमारे पैसे वापस करो. वापस करो. पैसे वापस करो. हमारा पैसा वापस करो. वापस करो, वापस करो. वापस करो, वापस करो. हमारा पैसा वापस करो. वापस करो, वापस करो. हमारा पैसा वापस करो.
எங்கள் இந்தியால இருந்து கிகே கோரின்றது சச்சு பாஸ்கர் வந்து நாங்க இந்தியன்ஸ் சொல்லி இந்தியன் கோரி ஒன்னும் பிரச்சனை இல்ல, இந்தியன் ஃபுட்டு கிடைக்குது, இந்தியன் ஃபுட்டு கிடைக்குது, எல்லாம் ஆஃபர் கொடுக்குறோம்னு சொல்லி எங்களை ஏமாத்தி விட்டு 12 மணி நேரம் வேலை வாங்கியிருக்காங்க. நாங்க இந்த நாட்டுக்கு வந்து 3 வருஷம் ஆச்சு. எங்க காசு வந்து $2500 கொடுத்து வச்சிருக்காங்க. சேலரி 1.5 மாசம் சேலரி கொடுத்து வச்சிருக்காங்க. இது வரைக்கும் எதுவும் கொடுக்கல. எங்க போனாருன்னு தெரியல. சச்சு பாஸ்கர் எங்க போனாருன்னு தெரியல. இமிடியட்லியா வந்து எங்க காசு பணம் கொடுத்து டிக்கெட் கொடுத்து எங்க வீட்டுக்கு அனுப்புற மாதிரி மறுபடியும் கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம். எத்தனை முறை சொல்லியாச்சு, அந்த அரசாங்கத்துக்கிட்டையும் சொல்லியாச்சு, எல்லாருக்கிட்ட கோரிக்கை வச்சோம். இந்தியன் எம்பசி கிட்ட சொல்லி இருக்கிறோம். யார் எந்த ஆக்ஷன் எடுக்கல. ஆல்ரெடி ஒரு ஆள் செத்து போனாரு. இவர் ஆல்ரெடி ஒரு ஆள் செத்து போனாரு. ஆல்ரெடி ஒரு ஆள் டெத் ஆயிட்டாரு. செக்யூரிட்டி டெத் ஆயிட்டாரு. ஆல்ரெடி ஒருத்தன் கை போயிடுச்சு. ஆல்ரெடி ஒருத்தனுக்கு கை போயிடுச்சு. வேலை செஞ்சு கை போயிடுச்சு. எந்த ரெஸ்பான்சிபிள் கிடையாது. அவன் பேரு பாலு. அவன் பாவம் காவு இல்லாம இருக்கான், கை இல்லாம இருக்கிறான். ஒருத்தன் சத்து போயிருக்காரு. அந்த பாடியும் ஒன்னும் வீட்டுக்கு அனுப்பல. அவங்க ஃபேமிலி அழுதுட்டு இருக்கு. அவங்க ஃபேமிலி இப்ப சத்து போய் 15 நாள் ஆச்சு. என்னன்னு கண்டுக்கவே இல்ல. எங்க ஃபேமிலி அழுதுட்டு இருக்கு. எங்க சம்பளம் கொடுக்கல, எங்க டிக்கெட் கொடுக்கல. நாங்க 37 பேர் இருக்கிறோம். என்னன்னு ஆக்ஷன் எடுக்க மாட்டேன்றாங்க. இந்தியன் கவர்மெண்ட்டும் ஆக்ஷன் எடுக்க மாட்டேன்னு கயானா கவர்மெண்ட்டும் எந்த ஒரு ஆக்ஷன் எடுக்கல. இமிடியட்ல எங்களுக்கு ஆக்ஷன் எடுத்து எங்களை வீட்டுக்கு அனுப்புமாறு கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம். இல்லையா இன்னைக்கே எங்களை அனுப்பணும். இப்பயே எங்க காசு பணம் கொடுத்து எங்களுக்கு இமிடியட்லி எங்க ஆக்ஷன் எடுக்கணும். இல்லைன்னா நாங்க மறியல் போராட்டம் பண்ணுவோம். இல்ல இங்கேயே சாவுறதுனால நாங்க ரெடி. நாங்க இங்கே டெத் ஆயிடுவோம். நாங்க எங்களுக்கு வந்து இமிடியட்லா வரலைன்னா நாங்க இங்கே டெத் ஆயிடுவோம். எங்களை வந்து இது பண்ணுங்க. Sachu Bhaskar, this is an Indian company. Indian, I am talking this language, my language.
38 പേര് മൊത്തത്തിൽ ഇവിടെ പെട്ട് കിടക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. അതിനകത്ത് 7 പേര് കേരളത്തിൽ നിന്നുള്ളവരാണ്. 3 വർഷമായിട്ട് ഞങ്ങളിവിടെ എല്ലാത്തിനും വേണ്ടി സ്ട്രൈക്ക് നടത്തിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. ഇതുവരെ ഒന്നും കിട്ടിയിട്ടില്ല. ഒരാൾ ഓൾറെഡി മരിച്ചു. അയാളുടെ ബോഡി ഇതുവരെ നാട്ടിലേക്ക് അയച്ചിട്ടില്ല. ഒരാൾ വർക്ക് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുമ്പോൾ മതിയായ സേഫ്റ്റി എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ് ഇല്ലാണ്ട് വർക്ക് ചെയ്ത് ഒരുത്തൻ്റെ കൈ കട്ടായി പോയി. അവനെ പേടിപ്പിച്ച് ചെറിയ പൈസ കൊടുത്ത് അവനെ നാട്ടിലേക്ക് വിട്ടു. അങ്ങനെ എല്ലാവരെയും സ്ട്രഗിൾ ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. നമുക്ക് എന്തിനും നീതി കിട്ടുന്നില്ല. അതുകൊണ്ട് ഞങ്ങളിവിടെ മിനിസ്ട്രി ഓഫീസിന്റെ മുന്നിൽ സ്ട്രൈക്ക് നടത്തുന്നതിന്റെ ഭാഗമാണ് നിങ്ങൾ കണ്ടുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നത്.
भारत सरकार से निवेदन करना चाहता हूँ कि हम लोग जितने भी यहाँ 37 पीपल हम लोग फंसे हुए हैं, जिसको रिकवरी में हम लोग काम कर रहे थे, हमारे साथ बहुत शोषण हुआ है। ना खाना पीना, ना मेडिकल हॉस्पिटल फैसिलिटी, ना कुछ भी नहीं, बिना सेफ्टी से हम लोग काम कर रहे थे। मैं भारत सरकार से निवेदन करना चाहता हूँ, ये सजी भास्कर जो की कंपनी है यहाँ पे गायना साउथ अमेरिका में, इन्होंने बहुत हम लोग का टॉर्चर किया है और साथ ही हम लोग का सभी लोगों का पैसा जो रोक के रखा हुआ है। और बैन किया जाए इसको, जो भी ये कंपनी इंडिया से लेकर यहाँ पे आ रहा है, ये लेकर यहाँ पे राखी फंसाता है, टुकड़ा करता है हम लोग, जबरदस्ती हमको काम कराया जाता है। बिना पैसे का हम लोग काम किए हैं, लेकिन अभी तक उन्होंने हमको पैसा नहीं दिया है। मैं भारत सरकार से निवेदन करना चाहता हूँ प्राइम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी जी से कि जल्द से जल्द इनके ऊपर सख्त कार्रवाई किया जाए। धन्यवाद।
बस हम लोगों को हमारे पैसे वापस दो। हमको अपनी स्वतंत्र के साथ हम इंडिया जाना चाहते हैं और कुछ नहीं चाहते। हमारे मेहनत के पैसे हमको वापस दो, हमको इंडिया जाना दो। जितने इज्जत से लाए थे उतने इज्जत से हम लोगों को इंडिया जाने दो। बस हमारी मांगी यही है कि हमारे मेहनत का पैसा जो आपने पकड़ के रखा है वो हमको वापस दे दो, बकायदा वापस दे दो, हमको इंडिया जाने दो और कुछ नहीं चाहिए हम लोगों को।
Company owner. This person company owner.
Bhaskar.
This is company owner. Company owner. Bhaskar.
यहाँ पे
Come, Bhaskar. This company owner.
हमारे इंडियन कमीशन जो कि हाई कमीशन इंडियन कमीशन यहाँ पे जो है वो भी हमें तक पूछने के लिए नहीं आए कि हम लोग रहते हैं कहाँ रहते हैं, क्या कर रहे हैं, कोई हमसे संपर्क नहीं कर रहे हैं अभी तक। मैं कहना चाहता हूँ कि हमारे ऊपर हमारे तरफ देखा जाए,
Up to now, no word, and if, Bhaskar, if the police call in Bhaskar as it relates to the human trafficking ring. 3 years. Some of these Indian nationals are here for as long as 3 years. Can't see their families. They're asking all the time, where is passport? Where is passport? This is modern day slavery in this country. Modern day slavery. Since Sunday to now, they cannot receive their money to go back to India. As it relates to the laws of Guyana, this is human trafficking. Why is it that the police, where is the Commissioner of Police? Where is the Minister of Home Affairs? Where is Nandalal? A couple days ago, on May the 12th, one of the Indian nationals, they worked him, the owners worked him and worked him till he died. No word on the body. The family in India would like to know where is the body, when the body will return to India. A man lost 4 fingers. 4 fingers. 4 fingers, no word. No word from the Minister of Labour, Keoma Griffith. A failure to the Guyanese people. A failure to the foreign workers.
This person. 4 fingers.
4 fingers.
This person.
Before now.
Before, after. Situation is medical facility on the time my salary low pay 2 months salary, already $2,500 only. Again, 1.5 months salary only. This no good. This food. You want to see this photo? This photo see. This food no good. Everything not good. This company. This immediately this banned EK Quarry banned.
Ban EK Quarry. Ban EK Quarry. Ban EK Quarry.
3 years I am free. 3 years I am agreement finished. I go to India. There is no permission. You pay to 5,000. Go to India. And one ticket. Go to 5,000 pay on the ticket. Go India. This company no provided. 3 years. My field, my family all angry. Immediately this government, this minister of India,
Labor.
minister, everything is come help me. Please help me.
It's same all problem, 37 people. Same problem. One man is going $5,000 leave the company and ticket you got ticket. Go anytime, no problem. Not the money. Now company is telling 2,500, not no cutting. Your money ticket, you go in. No problem. This government helping all Indian people, 37 people. I want the help. Go India. I want the money and ticket. I'm going India.
English.
This management is not good. Please arrest. No good food, no medicine, no transportation. So I am requesting to the Guyana government, please support us, and our family is very bad situation. We call every day, but I am not connecting with it. So I am please requesting the Guyana government, Indian High Commission, and Labour Ministry, please we all 37% going to India. So please all go to country and all no room for money. No room. I am surviving. I have 37 countries. How can manage? How can this no? This difficult. Yeah, but one week police, but never no answer. This Labour Ministry. So please support P37 people.
You give them statements? You give them issues?
Yeah. Already statement.
No arrest for Bhaskar. No arrest Bhaskar.
Against the action in the company. What can I do? So I am requesting P37 people, please. I am no safety and meet my family.
You guys heard anything from the past? Those of you that have spoken about in their any word from them since?
No. Till now we are not receiving any.
I'm saying that you
No answer from the Ministry of Labour. No one is contacted. Last couple of days we are standing here. We are waiting for the Ministry of Labour sending message, very good message. But still now we are not receiving here from the Ministry of Labour or our Indian Embassy. So we are all waiting for our tickets and our money back. And we need our justice only. We want to go India as well as soon, because we are not. We don't have a. We are staying at one good person's shelter. So how long they bear ourselves? We are all 37. One day food is not. It's not easy to 37 members feeding. It's not easy. So the company is also not going to take any. Government is not taking any action. We don't have any option to stand like this. So this is the thing. This happens. Thing to government. So we need our justice soonly, because our families are worrying. Now presently, current situation is the company people are calling our family and saying we are all missing. Why? We are all not missing. We are all standing. We meet with the embassy. We are meeting in a government official. We are in. They are calling. Company people are calling. They are saying to our family, we are all missing. How we are missing? We are standing here in front of the government. Then how can we just say we are missing? This is totally threatening to the family.
Exactly.
Because our families are worrying now. When the call from the company, the families are too much worried and they are crying. So we need only our money back. We need our ticket to go India with all our respect. We have to need that. We are human beings only. Like all the human beings. We are also human beings. We are a hard worker. We lost one of our colleagues because of no safety, no medical facility, no proper transportation facility, which is we are basic need things. These are all basic need things while we are walking in a bush. It is not a bush working is not a simple thing. If bite one snake, we have no proper transportation. We are not get immediate medical facility. Anyone can die. Not a we. Anyone can die. So company is not taken seriously. Now the government, if they taken us as a seriously, please help us. We want our money back, and with all our respect, we want to go India. हिंदी में बोलो, हमारी मांगे पूरी करो, हमारी जो पैसा है हमको वापस करो। जिस इज्जत से हम लोगों को इधर लाए थे, जिस काम के लिए हम लोगों को लाए थे, हम लोगों ने अपना काम बकायदा अच्छी तरह से किया है। बस हमारी इज्जत से हमारे पैसा वापस दो, हम लोगों को इंडिया जाने दो। हम आपके देश में काम करने के लिए आए थे, स्ट्राइक करने के लिए नहीं आए थे हम लोग।
No word, absolutely no word. No word from the Minister of Labour. We are outside standing. We are outside his office standing here. We want to know what is the position. What is the position where the money is owed? Where is the ticket? It's 3 years. 3 years since the tragic fire in Madio, where 20 children died. And Keoma Griffith was the attorney that the PPP hired and went in there and give those indigenous people, can you believe that? Give them $5 million each, coerce them, trick them, and now we have this same minister representing the people, representing our workers. This man is treacherous, he's deceitful. Minister Keoma Griffith is deceitful. Unfit. No word from the Commissioner of Police. No word from the Minister of Home Affairs on the arrest. This is human trafficking. 3 years straight they had their passports. Yeah. Yeah, the one is straight.
Wow, make someone. Any boss? Yes.
So we are standing in front of the Ministry of Labour in Guyana. And we have
Speak up.
We have been pursuing with this matter since the 16th of June, 16th of May.
Since Saturday.
Since last Saturday. And today is Thursday. We are talking about 6 days plus that we have been behind this matter. Now a couple of things to note is that these people were brought here from India. They were brought into our country and they are governed while they are in our country, governed by the country's law. And there has been a breach of law in everything. No health and safety in the bush.
When they landed at the airport, they confiscated their passport.
No health and safety in the bush. No kind of proper food arrangements, sleeping arrangements, other meals, etc. They're working 12 hours a day. The labor law states in Guyana that you work 40 hours a week and anything after that is overtime. 40 hours a week. They are working 72 hours per week without any overtime.
72 hours the least?
The least. That's correct. 72 hours the least without any overtime. The leader of the opposition went to the Indian High Commission and came to the Ministry of Labour. Only then these people were given their passport. Now it's quite clear. If Bhaskar or the ICA team is saying they did not confiscate the passport, how were they able to issue the passport to these people?
Exactly.
And that was not done.
Right there, they should have arrested the people right there that brought the passports.
So there is no investigation. And everybody is very quiet on this matter. What is important to note, however, at the launching of the quarry, the president was there, he ate, he drank, he spoke, and he left. But what he left there behind was a package of suffering for these foreigners. You know what is important? This here is an embarrassment to our country. A gross embarrassment to our country. This is how foreigners see this country. And yet the government is calling the people to return to this country for what? This is a wonderful, a classic example of how we breach the law and we have no respect for human beings in this country. Thank you.
Very nice.
Orang normal. Importante la guardia por la tarde. Estaría la guardia hoy.
As we stand here today, in solidarity with the workers who are out here, and they're trying, and they're asking, what they're asking for is quite simple. What they're asking for is their plane ticket and their money so that they can get back home. So their families who are very concerned, very worried about their safety, very worried about what is happening to them, especially since one of their own colleagues have died, another went back home with 4 fingers missing. So there's a concern as to what is happening with their family here in Guyana. And the fact that they have recruitment agencies now calling the families in India saying that their family is missing here in Guyana, that will cause even more concern
Terrorizing them.
and threatening to the family in India. I'm not sure why the company has decided this is the mode that they're going to take in dealing with this situation when all the workers are asking for is what is owed to them, what is due to them, and their plane tickets so that they can get back home and get back to their families. Now when we stand up in front of the Ministry of Labour, when you listen to the laws, if you know the laws of the Ministry of Labour and what the laws that govern them, they're really wanting on what it is that they're supposed to be doing as a ministry. Because they're supposed to have OSH officers that have the right to go at any point in time. Mining any company, public company or private company, to figure out what is happening in those companies, whether or not they have proper operations in place, whether the working conditions are good, whether their safety conditions are good, whether or not they have the proper emergency conditions if things go wrong. The Labour Ministry has the right to send their workers at any point in time to any agency, to any company, to figure out what is happening in the company to ensure that things are going good for the workers. The fact that it took the leader of the opposition to bring this to light means that something is wrong at the Ministry of Labour. They are not doing their job. And for the Minister of Labour to come out to pretend as if he is doing what is right and he has done what is required of him means that he doesn't understand what it is he's supposed to be doing as a Minister of Labour. So I think the Minister of Labour has erred. The Minister of Labour has shown that he doesn't know the job that he's supposed to be doing. And we are standing outside here saying that the workers need their monies, they need their plane ticket, and they need to get back home. But more than that, they need to charge the owner of this business. This is trafficking in persons. We are clear on that. There's no whether or not we understand the law based on what the Minister of Labour is saying. We understand what the law says. The fact that they took their passports and they came back to give their passport without pretending like they don't know who brought their passport back to these employees, it's trafficking in persons, and so they must be arrested, they must be charged, and they must be found guilty on that count alone, not the other things that have gone wrong, because they should be held accountable for that person that got injured. Those things the company needs to be held accountable for, and if it is that it is recognized that this owner, who has other companies in Guyana also, where people are also saying that things are going wrong in those companies, there needs to be a mass investigation into all of the companies that are owned by this particular man, Bhaskar, and shut them down if it is that he is not following the laws of our country. It is clear that he is very connected to either the Indian High Commissioner or the government of Guyana, and so they're moving very slow on this matter, but we will not stop until there's a recognition that he should be found guilty of all of those acts that are unlawful and are illegal according to our laws in Guyana.
We're out here for more than 40 minutes. And up to now, they cannot send a representative from the ministry to talk to the workers. Up to now.
They have nothing to
This
say.
is the uncaring government. These same men worked like slaves throughout that campaign season for the PPP. They nail up all the flags in Bartica. They were forced to attend rallies. All these things they did. And yet, they don't have,
The government is slow to act on
they don't have humanity in them to give them what is owed to them. Their money, their airfare back to India, so that they can finally reunite back with their families after 3 years. Some 2 years something.
And
Come on, man.
consistently having meetings.
Where are we heading?
Commissioner was out here.
Where are we heading in this country? This is modern day slavery under this administration. This is like when our foreparents back in the 1700s and 1800s used to work in the cane field, etc. This is what is happening in this country. And yet, nothing from the administration. Nothing. No word from the Commissioner of Police. No word from the Ministry of Home Affairs. All they're concerned about is Mohamed. That is what this government is concerned about. Mohamed. We have so much things in this country, so much problems we are facing. Just imagine last night, the owner of Baskar handed back passports to the other workers at 2 other work sites. Just last night. The workers called me and said last night they received their passports.
But that is a breach of the law, so why is he still able to walk around and hand out passports? At this point, he should be in jail. At least he should be called in for questioning of the police. The police should have him in there for questioning on what exactly what kind of operation he has going on here in Guyana. We should not allow this, because if this is allowed, then other companies would also feel that they can do that. They can bring and traffic people here in Guyana and pay them little to nothing, and they know that they will get the covering of the government of Guyana. And I don't know if that is what the type of reputation this government wants on its hands.
Debbie, it's a heartless government covering up a heartless man. And that's a very dangerous situation in a country. It is known in all circles in this country that Bhaskar is connected very closely to senior officials in the government of Guyana. And because of that, it is perceived that he does no wrong. This is criminal. This is really heartless. And when a government can take side and support someone, when people have lost their lives, when people have been injured, serious injury, when people are suffering no food, no protection, no proper working condition, no adherence to the law and the policies of labor, then it bespeaks the quality of a government that is running our country. We no longer have any confidence in this government. If they can't protect the foreigners, would they protect their own? No way. And they can't protect the law states clearly. In the case of the opposition leader, he's a citizen of Guyana. He ought to be protected by Guyana's government. This is not happening. There every day, every minute, everywhere that he moves, people are following him with vehicles all over the country. Where is the government in this case here? What are we portraying? What image are we portraying overseas about these people and what's happening? And you know what? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 6 days, not a single government official has turned up to meet the opposition leader.
Don't tell me shoo. I know what going on. About Kota Yonder. I should be in high places. Get the people the money there. God watching. Babash God there. We there. Rabba Kota Yonder. Get the people the money. They bring them human trafficking. This will get exposed. The blood of Jesus. Rabba Kota Yonder. I don't go on nice. You wicked and when you talk the truth, the vex. They bring these people here. Take away the passport. God watching. With the Bible there. The blood of Jesus. Rabba Kota Yonder. Rabba Kota Yonder. Me a nice. Watch. God watching. Get them the money. Wonderful. Serve them. Blood of Jesus. Abakota do yandara. Let's give Guyana got to go. PPP got to go. In Jesus' name.
Say it again.
Abakota do yandara. Tell me about shoo. When are you praying? Where you been? Blood of Jesus. Abakota do yandara. They bring them. God go back to the family.
Lovely.
Just slap them. Blood of Jesus. You think I'm nice? In the whole country. Blood of Jesus. When the pastors, when the prophets are there, come out. God is a God of justice.
Yes.
You don't like ugly, you sleeping. He put your hand on me.
Everybody quiet.
He put your hand on me, and if he put your hand on me, anybody think they're bigger than God, he can put your hand on PPP. Blood of Jesus. Give God the glory. Honor God the victory. Get the people the money.
Lovely.
Human trafficking. It was well orchestrated for rig the election. That he win. It's a plan of the devil. Blood of Jesus. No.
We can see the passion. We can see the hurt.
And what she's saying
And we
is
can
quite
see,
right, you know.
we can see
A lot of
her
people
body,
are-
her body
yes.
chemistry is very visible.
But everybody
And she is
is
so
silent.
hurt. And the people are hurt, and the ordinary man in the street is hurt. And here we have the government sitting in their high offices,
Silent.
pretending as if nothing is wrong. This is what you call deception to the highest extent. This is really bad.
Yes, and we want to also urge all Guyanese to come out. Whenever they say something is wrong, that they speak up. Because only when we speak up that the government will move and act the way they should. We have been quiet for too long. The leader of the opposition has taken the first step. He has taken a lot of steps since he's become, even before he has become leader of opposition, to deal with a lot of these issues that arise. And I think as Guyanese, we have to recognize that if we remain quiet, the government will feel that they can run over us and they could continue to do whatever they want to, because we are remaining too quiet as a people. And if we see wrong, we have to show that we are angry, we have to show that we are upset about it, and we have to show that we demand better as a people in this country. We know that we have families in other countries. And if we were to hear that our families in other countries are being treated this way, we would not like it. We would not appreciate it. We would find any ways and means to ensure that their safety return home back to us. And this is all we're doing right here. Because we understand that if our families were in another country and they have to go through this level of suffering, this level of slavery, then we would not like it. And so we have to, because we can, at this particular point, we can be in solidarity with the Indian nationals. We can stand up for them and we can speak for them, because we would not like for it to happen to ourselves in any way, in any place, or any of our families. So I'm hoping that Guyanese stand up and recognize that this PPP government does not care about you. They don't. All they care about is their friends and their family, and the fact that Bashkar is so closely related or so closely involved with the PPP government, they're going to drag their feet on dealing with this matter unless we rise up and we say that enough is enough on this, give their people their tickets, give them the rest of their money so that they can get back home safely to their family, and Bashkar has to be charged. And the people that are in that company that have done this thing to these Indian nationals, they also should be brought before the courts and dealt with justly.
And I agree. What it looks like now, what is obviously clear, is that different people face the law in different ways. So there's different tiers of the law for different people. So if you're connected with the government, the law looks at you differently.
Yes.
And if you're the average man on the road, the law looks differently. If you look at every port and every ministry in this country, you will see the anti-trafficking in persons flyers all over the place. And you'll see the consequences for them. Unfortunately, the consequences don't apply in this situation. It is clear. Because if you have a connection, you know somebody in a high place, those consequences of the law don't apply to you. But if anybody else is caught, then the consequences apply. So we got to really understand that the law doesn't work for everybody in the same way, and it is unfortunate that we have to be in this situation where these Indian nationals don't have a platform, and the only way for them to get a platform is through the leader of the opposition. And we can't carry on like that. Guyanese cannot live in fear that they come out and support somebody, they support something that is right, and they'll be victimized. Because that is exactly why a lot of people can't turn up right now. But the reality is, these people need justice.
Yes.
Everybody has read, everybody has seen what they've gone through, and the mere fact that you take away people's passports on arrival is one key element that you are trafficking people.
Yes.
And that should be the red flag for the government. They shouldn't have to go through a long investigation. That is clear. Yeah, that is clear. You take away the passports, right away. That's trafficking.
Yes.
and the government shouldn't take a long time to figure out. We have the Minister of Legal Affairs every day telling us about the law, but he can't figure out up to now when you take away these people's passport that that's a breach of the law, and that should be looked at right away. Now we can take years or months to figure out what kind of justice should be given to these people, and that is unfair, and that is not right, and it can't work. And we're going to stand here in solidarity with these people to make sure that they get the justice that they deserve right here in Guyana. Because if we can't stand for them, then we can't stand up for the average Guyanese people either. And everybody deserves justice.
You know, when we mention about the law, here's a case that a man who is a criminal,
I know what I know. You like it? Wonderful. That's why they don't want you in there. You do your work. Well protected against this army, but you cover with the blood of Jesus. Cover. Well protected, the corrupt. It was part of the plan. To bring them here to rig the election. And do them for die. You should treat it all like this. What are you going to do to the rest? Sitting this in high places, what's coming in the name of Jesus? And that family, the human being, looking food, dog, fucking food. Looking for goddamn niggas. Come on, to work, to slave them, to bring them here. Once you take away a man's passport, it's human trafficking. We beg, but we ain't stupid.
now we can see how hurt is an individual from our society. We can see how hurt are these people.
Jesus, give me wisdom. This money, I see you coming out. You can't come out. And I tell them, if Guyana got to grow, PPP got to go separate. You are the victory. God is good. All of y'all gonna die.
Yeah.
Thank God, President.
Now we can see where an ordinary citizen in the country is so hurt. She's so concerned. We can feel the passion. We can feel the emotions behind. We can feel how hurt she is when she's looking at her brothers here and the suffering. But you know, earlier we spoke about the law. Now here is a criminal in Bhaskar that is being protected by the government. And here are the people who are being denied. They're not getting the legal protection. So the government is a contrast to any conviction in this country. This is a total disgrace that is actually happening.
And continue with the law, Mr. Pandey. If you are the leader of the opposition and you can find 1 million lawyers to come after the leader of the opposition, but you can't find legal representation right now, even with the Ministry of Labour, to look after the people, where are the priorities of the government? That's the question we have to ask ourselves. What is really going on?
We want the world to know this. We want the world to hear this. Yeah.
Priorities in the wrong place.
The ministry has offered no assistance whatsoever to these 37 Indian nationals. They came on Monday, they interviewed them, they heard their stories, and one of the staff just asked, okay, so where are they going from here? Who's taking care of them? How are they moving from here? I said, well, I was expecting that the Ministry of Labour, under the circumstances, would tell us what should happen next. The person could not answer. They had no answer for me. They said they were going to go and find out and come back. And so these 38 Indian nationals that are here, they're under just the kind-heartedness of the leader of the opposition who is taking care of them. But really, the state, in an instance like this, should be taking care of persons who are under these conditions. It shouldn't be left out of the humanitarian heart of one individual to look after 38 persons who are obviously trafficking in persons. Obviously that they're waiting on their monies to go home, and they're taken to go home by a company who promised them that. And so we have the leader of the opposition doing what the state should be doing, what the government should be doing. And so as much as you would want to quarrel, and so the leader of the opposition is doing much more than he should be doing as leader of the opposition. He is supposed to be representing them, yes, But he has to, and he is not complaining. I know he isn't complaining, but the fact is that the state is supposed to come to us and come to these men and say, well, you know what, we understand the plight. We understand that we have you here, that we have to wait until this investigation is thorough. This is what we have that we can put in place for you until such time that you can get your ticket to go home. Nothing like that from the Ministry of Labor. Nothing like that at all. And so we have the leader of the opposition have to deal with that. And I'm saying again, he's not complaining. He has done it for years and he will continue to do it. And the interest of the leader of the opposition is ensuring that they have the monies, the men get the monies that they need, and they get the ticket that they need to get back home to their families. And that the owner of this company face the full brunt of the law for all of the laws that he has broken in this country.
All right, today, the 21st of May, as I woke this morning, I remembered the 20 children, indigenous children, who perished in fire and Ahmadiyya dormitory. I am so saddened, I am disturbed, and to add to my grief, the incident that has happened to our friends from India. You know why I am disturbed and I'm angered, I'm disgusted? Because today it could be Indian nationals and tomorrow it could be Amerindians right here in Guyana. And the mere fact that this quarry mine happens to be mining in my region, Region 7, Cuyuni, Mazruni, that is where I hail from. And to know what has happened there, just at the back door, right here in Guyana, I can only imagine. I have no doubt that the indigenous brothers and sisters in Guyana are now afraid even to seek for jobs. Because if this could have been done to you, it can happen to any one of us. Today is you, tomorrow it can be me and anybody. And so I want to join in solidarity. I came out, as soon as I see this live, I came out in solidarity to fight for justice. To fight for justice for our brothers who are standing here, whose human rights has been violated. They are entitled. They came here to seek for betterment for themselves, for their family, for their children, just like how we in the hinterland would come out to the coastland to seek for betterment. But so sad to say, sometimes we end up in situations just like this. And so I want to call on the government this morning. I want to call on the Minister of Labor. I want to call on the Minister of Social Services, Social Protection. Where is the protection for these men? I want to call on the Minister of Home Affairs. I want to call on all Guyanese who are, who have minded, who knows what is right from what is wrong. The problem that is meted out to our brothers here is wrong. It is totally wrong. I am calling on the authority to please, I am pleading with you to look into this matter. Please pay them their salaries that are due to them. Please ensure that you arrange their flights to return home to their families. And please ensure that they are compensated. They must be compensated. Their human rights have been violated. And I am looking forward, as a Guyanese, as a member of parliament, as a representative of the people, I am looking forward that this matter can be solved immediately. I know some matters may take time, but please, I am pleading, look into this matter so that our friends, our brothers, human beings just like us, can find their way back safely to their families. Thank you.
We want our money.
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 We want justice.
We want justice.
We want justice.
We want justice.
Where is Pascal?
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 We want our money.
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 No, 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 no. We want our money now. We want our money.
We want our money.
We want justice.
We want justice.
We want justice.
We want justice.
We want compensation.
We want compensation.
We want compensation.
We want compensation.
We want to go home.
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 We want our money.
We want our money.
We want our money.
We want our money.
Where is Pascal?
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 Stop human trafficking.
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 Stop slavery.
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 No.
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 No. No. We want our money.
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 We want justice.
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 No.
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 Pay us now.
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 We want our money.
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 No.
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 We want our money.
We want our money.
Where is Pascal?
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 We want our money.
We want our money.
We want justice.
We want justice.
Stop human trafficking.
Stop human trafficking.
Stop human trafficking.
Stop human trafficking.
We want our money.
We want our money.
We want justice.
We want justice.
Where is Pascal?
Where is Pascal?
Where is Pascal?
Where is Pascal?
Stop slavery.
Stop slavery.
Stop slavery.
Stop slavery.
Stop slavery.
Stop slavery.
Pay us our money.
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 We want 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 our money.
No.
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 We want justice.
We want justice. Good afternoon.
Sure, that's exactly what happened.
Well, on Saturday last, I visited the quarry based on the request of the workers, the Indian nationals that were trafficked by Echo Quarry. The owner is Mr. Saju Bhaskar. He also owns the Texila University. 3 years ago, President Irfan Ali commissioned the same quarry. He went to the quarry. He was there. He commissioned this quarry. The Indian nationals are there 3 years working. They confiscated their passports when they arrived at the Chedijagan International Airport. Right there, that's illegal. That is trafficking, human trafficking. So why is it that up to now, up to today, they cannot arrest the owner? They cannot invite him to the station. Up to today. No word on Bhaskar. One man lost his life at that quarry. He worked and worked and worked. He lost his life on May the 12th. The family, they're requesting for the body to return back to India so that they can bury him, his final resting place. We're not hearing anything as it relates to the man that lost his life, Mr. Chetri. A man lost 4 fingers earlier this year. 4 fingers because of poor safety equipment. The workers told the supervisors, told the manager for ECHO, we are not feeling comfortable. We are not feeling comfortable to work under these circumstances. Please improve our safety as it relates to gears and etc. Nothing was done. They're paying them when they please, just giving them a little $200 a month in India, holding back their money. They gotta pay $2,500 as a security deposit. Can you believe this? If they want to leave the job, they gotta pay the company $5,000. If the company terminate them, they gotta pay the company $5,000. This is debt bondage. This is unlawful, unlawful. The PS? The PS just jumped in our vehicle and drove off. She just jumped in our vehicle, our white Prado. I saw her and drove off. They don't care about no one. Right now the PS is concerned on building multiple apartment buildings. That is her concern. If she so care, she could have come out here along with the minister, Kioma Griffith, the failure that failed the indigenous people in Madhya. He failed them. He coerced them into taking $5 million each for the death of their children. Can you believe that? And now he is here representing workers in this country. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
The minister said that yesterday that he's in discussion with the owner of this company, and the owner is denying those allegations that they're made. What do you want to say to that?
The whole world is watching. The whole world is looking at this. Come on, man. All these workers, when they arrive at the Chedijagan airport, they took their passports. Why you took the passports? They have men, workers here for 3 years. 3 years. They're asking to go home yearly. They were refused. I would like the minister to check the meaning of human trafficking. Let him check the meaning of the word human trafficking. They are requesting their salaries and their ticket back to India. That's all they're requesting. What? What? Bring on.
Yeah, Jesus is alive. Yes, Jesus is alive. Yes, yes, this is part of the wrong. Jesus is God is good. Thank you, Jesus, for saving them. Hallelujah. Yes, Pastor, thank you, Jesus.
what is happening here in Guyana. To know that not only Guyanese, but these persons who, probably heard good things about our country and said, we're going to come. I'm not quite sure if they did it voluntarily or they were forced. That's not a question we will have to find out. If they were forced to come here or they did it voluntarily. However they come, the fact is that they were being treated as slaves, as human beings being treated, no access to health care, and the food that they were being served. How many of us who would want to eat, be satisfied with food like that? And you know what? This is not, I am now thinking this is happening all around. We always have news received about children in the dormitories. The food, the type of food that they eat. We passed billions of dollars in budget 2026 the other day, to feed the children here. And there is a policy, Ministry of Education, that these children must be fed with three sums, vegetables, fruits, proteins, a balanced diet. But you will hardly find that. And then to see the food that is being served, look at the pictures here, to these adults, hard-working adults who have to be working for 12 hours a day. And then instead of going and find a comfortable sleep at nights, they are very uncomfortable. Another thing that really hurt me is to see one of the workers lose 4 of their fingers. That tells me there is no health and safety measures in that quarry. I am asking if that work there can be suspended with immediate effect while impartial investigations are being done either by the police and the relevant authorities. I haven't seen any statement. I don't know if you have seen a statement coming out from the Commissioner of Police. People are asking if reports were made. How can these persons go on with if they don't have access to leave that quarry? Who can they report to? I've seen pictures where police were there. Police went to visit that thing, but no health and safety investigator officer was there. 2 years passed, 3 years passed. You mean to tell me that the Ministry of Labor don't know that the quarry exists there? That a quarry exists at Batavia, and at some time they must come to themselves and say, look, we have to visit this quarry. We have, just like how the GGMC officers go to visit these mines, there should be a system. But you know what? The systems are broken in this country, totally broken. And even if we have laws and policies in place, they are not being implemented as they should. The system is weakened day by day. The systems in education, the systems in health, the systems in Ministry of Labor, it's being weakened.
How concerned are you something like this is happening elsewhere in our country? Not only this will come to light. Is there afraid of these are the similar things that happen in many areas?
Like I said, I have no doubt that these same matters may be happening in the heart of the interior. Like I said, nobody visits from the Ministry of Labor. Where are the officers, the health and occupation officers? They don't visit. And maybe even if they want to visit, they are not allowed to do that. They may not be permitted to do the visit because I just want to assume my own opinion that these quarry owners and these mine, those who own these vast lands of mining areas, they are very close to those in the authority. And so that is why I am here again to fight for justice.
Thank you. I like the spread. Yes. No.
humanity. Let I come here. Freedom and justice. No justice. All the money they want to go to the family. Hey, the people them. 3 years now.
Story, man.
Who will love me for the rest of the life? I'm going to pass it there. You got to go now. I'm going to buy them, I'm going to buy the thing with them again. I'm going to get contract. You don't buy your bomb till you get no contract. I'm not ready to have an attitude.
What I do?
Yeah, you get a victory, you can be the next president.
I like
the
it.
persecuting you. Yes, you do. Take a picture with me before your phone goes down. Yeah, look, your man, stand up in your picture. Look. God is good. The arm should be able to something. There's always fighting for it. If you're winning your family,
Yeah, bro.
Amen, hallelujah, ready, thank you. God love them. Right now, revival is very hard. Jesus. You start shouting, you want your money. We must start shout. Yeah, but they don't get it for to kick them one side. Yeah, they bring them for the election.
So no word from the Ministry of Labor. Doc, I said no word from the ministry.
They wouldn't, because as you correctly said, that the government is protecting the wrong and rendering no service to the right. These people are the people who are right. They can be protected. The Bashkar who is wrong, he's being protected by the government. And this is the epic core of this issue. It is the main thing in the issue. And it had not been for you unearthing, highlighting, bringing all these people here, maybe we would have had 3-4 more deaths in that place. And after yesterday, one Manny, who was a manager in Leopold, and saying that they will do better with the people when they go back and work. Give the people their money. Give them their money. And had it not, again, being for your intervention, the other holdings that Bashkar had, those people would not have been given back their passport. So this man has committed multiple offenses when it comes to trafficking in person. And here is a case where he's been protected. As if the law in this country is only to protect the mighty, the famous, the wealthy, the friends, and the associates of the people. That's how the law is applied. And Nandalal, who every day posts about law, and posts about sanction, and posts about what he knows, he doesn't know this. That's the biggest problem. He doesn't know anything what's going on. Good. And the body reported to us that some of the close people for Bashkar is communicating with the families in India. That they know that they are all missing the India. That's most trauma. Crying for you. He's not with Kioma, he's not with you.
No, kind of about the same thing.
Yeah, he doesn't need He doesn't get instruction. His instruction is let the hooligans alone.
Kioma.
Right?
No. Who was the lawyer that set up the family? Is it the pastor or the who owes them to take $5 million? Yeah.
local market. Local market. Protection of the rights of workers.
Protection of the rights of workers.
Protection of the rights of the workers. Capacity building and human development. And protecting people. Application. All of them are right there, they're contract.
And the minister can't come out.
They're contrary to everything that is doing.
Unbelievable.
What's a quick line?
Stop it.
Ugly. That's a church in the zoo. Yes, she ugly for everyone there. That's the demon. Corrupt, all over the red. Just not walk around. She need to put on a blue cap. Like a DB, 7 minutes, I get it victory. I got it right. 7 minutes. Stop the good man, it's all my God. What a time I did. Run. They say you need to lose weight, but we look good. Big girls is nice girls. How you doing? You getting victory. Wickedness in high places must come down. Look what they do. Get them with this one is corrupt. This one is. He am Ali's friend. Bashkar, yes, and it's well organized. He bring them for vote. Rig the election. And when they're done, they dash them aside. But God, you look good. God is good. I love you. You're doing a good job. Y'all doing a good job. Don't stop. Keep it up.
Definitely.
He used this man here to save them. Where's the guy? Video with me?
No.
Did you buy your face to see you smile now? You never said nothing to me. I'm not more than Caesar. You're not going to you need Jesus. What you say? You're laughing now. What you need, Jesus?
But there's no word from the minister, no word from the PS, no word from the chief legal officer. We're out here over an hour. No word from anyone. And on the signboard, protection of the rights of workers. Human development, capacity building.
No, but that's where we should have started, with capacity building. And the capacity building should start from the minister. Because he, to this day and age, as a lawyer, has no idea how, what defines human trafficking, which is very sad. And I heard him last night, I don't know if it was some interview with the media, last night saying that he is investigating the situation. And basically, because we're the ones who have been speaking about it, saying that we are irresponsible in saying that this is human trafficking. If you see a spade and you need to investigate whether it's a spade or a rake, then something is wrong with you. All of the information is there, even starting from the airport with the confiscation of the passports. There was the beginning of the problem and indication of human trafficking. And so I don't know what on earth the minister is talking about. It is sad because he knows better, and it is unfortunate that he's unable to speak better. Because with the PPP government, you can't speak as you like. You got to say what you're told to say, and that is basically what he's been doing, saying what he's told to say. The Attorney General, I was sent a few clips of him as well, and he had a few choice words. What I would give him credit for though, is he's the only person in the PPP who has acknowledged that you are the person who brought this situation to light. So I give him that. At least he's not as far up in La La Land as most of them are in that regard. But I would like to say that the Attorney General, who has sufficient law books to know the laws more than most, should, and he and all the staff he had to talk, he up to now he says human trafficking. Up to now, he knows to define every single thing. And one would think as our national charge, he would have been eager to handle the situation, but that has not happened. And my thing is, I've heard now that the government found a voice, however little that may be, and they have spoken in little corners. My contention is that nobody has said that this is a crime. It seems as though it's just about getting back the passports to these men, and that is it. These men worked, they labored, and they were not paid. And the minister, based on what he has said publicly, is aware that monies are owed to these people. And you're trying to say to us, oh, you make a phone call and you get the passports. These are the kind of things that's upsetting for me. Because first of all, right, the people who bring the passports, I will lock up all of them, the liar too. Now, my thing is, with all of that is being said and that is put out there, these men are still stuck in this country. Basically hostage here in Guyana, because this is not where they want to be. So they're in a space that they're not happy. They have their families home who are very concerned. And you are not with the same quickness trying to ensure that these men get their monies and whatever other form of compensations that are owed to them, to get it so that they can go. We don't, what's his name? Nandalal don't have to be concerned about how many times as these men or put pictures on Facebook. Give the men the thing, let it go the way.
Exactly, and then we don't have to put anything in.
Right, there's nothing to put because the people gone.
That's why we are out here to ensure they get their little money and they get their ticket, and we wish them goodbye.
Right, right. After this horrible experience in the fastest growing economy in the world, this is what we are subjected to. We haven't heard anything from the only person who can speak without direction from the PPP, the Vice President. We haven't heard a single solitary word coming out of him. Vindhya Prasad, we haven't heard anything from her. I've noticed recently Vindhya has been making a lot of little videos. Vindhya, if you could make a little video and send it to the relevant authority and let them know that these men need to get their monies to be out of here. Another thing is that they haven't even said, and this is in the case of Vindhya, who is looking at human services. And so you would think that Vindhya would reach out to see if these men are properly accommodated, in what way they can help, if they need food, if they need... They haven't done anything. With all this care and concern that they are putting out there on social media, they have done absolutely nothing. Absolutely. The most work the Minister of Labour has done in his entire tenure thus far is right now, because he's doing something productive in that he's watching this live in his office. That is the magnitude of his productivity. The Kioma, this is the most productive leader since it's on fire. Right? 3 years. That's what I'm saying, and they would have had the Dorms fire, and the minister was there. Well, he wasn't a minister then, functioning in the capacity of the lawyer, to suggest to the people that they should take this $5 million for the gruesome death of the children.
No respect for the indigenous.
No, but that speaks to the character of the person. That is the kind of person we're dealing with.
He was awarded and rewarded the position, the minister position. For that is the kind of people, that's the caliber of people that we have dealing with. None of them see it fit to come out and say, and this man, Bashkar, or whatever his name is, he can't be arrested as yet. I haven't seen a single solitary person. What is Hickens doing over there in that place? By the time somebody commit a petty crime in this country, they're running breathless. They got police, they got bulletin, they got thing for lash you, thing for joke you, thing for everything. And now we have got a crime of this magnitude. And you can't see Hickens and his band of merry men. This is sad. This is sad. This is beyond sad. We have a dead body lying in a morgue. A family mourning in India. Waiting for the body.
Oh my God, man. This can't be the way that we operate. This can't be what we deem as okay. And a silent group over there. Priya wants to be the next president. Where's Priya on this issue? Because Priya got a video for everything, so she's competing with Vinlia for these videos here right now. And you haven't heard from her a single word. We're beyond a sad state here. These people would like to go. Where is the Indian High Commissioner guy? Where is he? No, right, but the thing is, when we met with him, he said he's going to get back to us and us. I don't know if he's phoning out credit. Excuse me. I don't know if the internet is not working at the Indian High Commission. But we haven't heard anything from him. These are his people sitting here on the floor in this rain. His people. He's nowhere to be seen. Nowhere to be heard.
And he should be very comfortable until they leave.
And that's what's happening. You see, the sad thing is countries pick people to represent those countries, and in some instances they fail. And that failure is what we see represented here today, because those men aren't represented in no way, shape, or form. And Kiyoma didn't ask to meet with these men.
Yeah.
Huh?
He's stand under there.
Rain. The men sit down, they're so comfortable, so desperate to go home, they never move in. Look, come see the ministry there. Close the doors.
No open door policy now.
This is a public place, you know. This is opening hours.
Yeah.
And they have now closed the doors, as you can see, so that persons can't get. We can't go in. Why not? Ministry closed? Fire? Emergency?
Can't fire truck. Can't fire truck.
Nobody held hostage or nothing in this. Not a problem. Just they don't want we in there. Okay, notice. No, but these people are behaving as if they own this country. You know, who's coming in there? First of all, we weren't even going to go in there. If we didn't see them running to lock the door, then we would have never known. Because nobody's here to go inside them. You guys stay okay with a lot of people. Oh.
You got a lock out door.
I have a ladder too.
Jacob's ladder.
Look at that. This here is what we have to contend with. Trust me, we understand how the Indian nationals feel. Because we are being held hostage here in a place where we can't do nothing. We can't go into any public building. Kiyomi is probably in there now reading up what human trafficking is. You don't want to be disturbed. You want to ensure that he gets a very good understanding, so the next time he comes out into the public to speak, he don't say foolishness. And I can understand that. I don't want to disturb him either. This is where we are. This is past a sad state of affairs. A man lost 4 of his fingers. The past sad state of affairs. Another man is dead. People are alleging to have been held at gunpoint and threatened among the people here. A man's wife had to undergo a C-section, and he couldn't get money to the family. How could that be right? How could that be fair? How could that be acceptable? By what standards? I don't know. And these are the kinds of situations that make it onto the international stage, makes it to the international news, and this is what the things that Guyana makes international news for.
What was the experience they can share with the fellow Indians in India about Guyana?
Well, I can't think of a good one based on what they're saying. Outside of us being there.
The door closed, they closed the door.
Hi, good day. We can come in? Excuse me. I can't? Good morning. It's a public shower. Okay. I want some water, sir.
Imagine just to put a rest in the situation.
Very simple thing.
Yeah. Just so Mr. Bhaskar come, bring the money right here, pay them the money, finish. And you take it. Simple. Buy one water.
They have water. This water cold like the heart. On the second stove.
This is a definition of cruelty, this man. The definition of cruelty. Bhaskar. Bhaskar is a bastard.
No, but if Bhaskar could treat the people in India like that, quite better think of how he would treat Guyanese, huh?
But there's no Guyanese working with this company.
Because they left. If they treated the Indians so bad, how they would treat the Guyanese?
Like that? They had.
Well, that's what they said though. Because they could tell us anything. We didn't see the 15 workouts that they had when the president was there. I don't know that we could necessarily trust what the president was saying.
This man got about 4 companies in this country.
Really?
Yes. The university, the cement plant, a block making facility, and this quarry that hires no Guyanese.
Because he's taking advantage of the Indians. He's oppressing them.
Yeah, but if you are going to investigate this man, you have to investigate all of his companies, not just the one involved in this isolated incident. Because who is to say that the people on the other sides are being treated differently?
They got their passports last night.
So they give them back the
Yeah,
passports
we were there. We were there today.
The other people in the company. Trafficking charges are serious, you know.
That's why
he bringing it up.
That's why he brought the passports back, because he know.
So basically, they pay their own passage back. If they is for the security deposit or they pay the. Right. Masal mo para tumbala magkali na state, you know, working with that situation. Because we need answers, and clearly the Minister of Labour can't give no answers because what he's been telling us is a bundle of mambo jumbo. Anil came out with a lot of pandering and nothing.
Talking about football. They're kicking under that wrong part.
Right?
It can never be legal.
Right? He can kick everywhere, so he's going to be really pretty fine. Good morning. Because this is not legal. This man, you can't close off this place. Exactly. You can't.
3 years since the Madian fire. 3 years.
Today marks 3 years. Today, actually. Today. The 24th of May.
And that was one of the most gruesome deaths that this country has seen. You know, listening to them children crying out for nobody to help them. And then to just, you know, while the family is grieving to come and say, yeah, I should take 5 million. I guess it's easy for somebody without children to say that. You know, you could comfortably say that because you don't understand the love of a parent and a child, you know? So you could just open your mouth and spew foolishness. Oh, look this.
Man and understand. The man know the places for all. You understand?
Why you don't go? You know everybody should do. Why you don't go?
No word as yet from the Ministry of Labor. No word. The PS drove off. The PS jumped in a Land Cruiser and drove off without even stopping to check on the workers.
And then you had the minister who trying to tell us, oh, I spoke to the workers and so on, and I ensured this and I did that. We spoke to the workers because we brought the workers here to speak to you directly. Right. But what I'm saying is we are the ones who brought them here. They weren't called in to come. And as a result, they came. That wasn't the case. They were brought here. So the minister, even, I mean, if you're going to lie about these little things, I mean, who's to say you're not going to lie about these things, you know?
Police have across the road asking how long we are going to deal.
When they drop you finish and you set and take over, they ain't enough else. The police are doing the work they want to be here. They ask
When them are tired, start talking.
Police went into the quarry and terrorized them. Police from Barty.
Correct.
Man, but I was concerned about all these people doing a talk. Or they're not on his caliber. They're not of his caliber on his level, so it don't matter, no? You gotta be a child treated as something of importance and relevance. This is really a sad state of affair whereby you right? Ay. And so this is where these people are. This is the situation that they are forced into. Oh God. Since we we've acknowledged that the Minister of Labour has now developed a likeness for interviews. We've had a series of complaints as it relates to labour-related issues, and we will be bringing up those issues as well, what it involves this company or other companies. And since he likes to investigate, I hope that he gets to the bottom of those issues and a resolution is had. In this case, Minister, I know that you're looking, I know that your colleagues are looking. We will be protesting every day all over the place until these people get the money and go. So if you wish not to see or hear us to these men anymore, I suggest you get the money moving quickly. I am quite disappointed, if I may say so, in the posture of the Indian High Commissioner. And I'm hoping that that posture changes. We were told by the Indian High Commissioner that we will be hearing from him the next day, because we had already spoken to people about returning the passports. This is not Kioma's intervention. And we were told that they would be given the passport the next day before he even came into the picture. He was probably knitting upstairs there or something, but he was not part of that meeting or any of those engagements. And so we knew that that was going to happen. The Indian High Commissioner also promised that we would know when these men would be given their money. Additionally, he told us that the company will provide him with bank statements because the monies that were actually paid were paid through the bank. And so that's their statements would indicate, you know, who was paid, how much was paid, and what is owed. The Indian High Commissioner also acknowledged that the company has stated that there are some workers who were not paid for, I think, 4 months. And those monies are owed to them. But we have not heard a single word in terms of the paying of these monies, in terms of when and how and those sorts of things, and the findings. We haven't heard anything from the Indian High Commissioner, so I do hope that we're able to hear. I know he's engaging with the minister as well, but at least out of courtesy, you should have reached out to say, you know what, this is what we're going to be doing or how we will be doing it going forward, and we've now engaged the attention of the we've now engaged the attention of the we've now the attention of human trafficking. No, nothing, absolutely nothing.
Nothing with the human trafficking.
As you join in, try to share the live far and wide so that people can see. Tag the IOM, tag all of these international agencies that deals with human rights, that deals with trafficking, that deals with migration issues, so that they can see the treatment that is meted out to non-nationals here in Guyana, and to also see the posture that the government has taken as it relates to those treatments. Again, I would like to say that there's a body still lying in a morgue and a family grieving, and with no idea as to when these people are going to be able to have the body of their dead loved one. No information on that at all. One would think that in these cases, any form of documentation would be expedited, but clearly it's moving at a hurdle space. The man has been there for what, about a week now, lying there, his family over there, I guess, in a state of panic in terms of what is happening, how it's happening, and the untimeliness of the way things have been happening here in Guyana. Really unfortunate. I would like to know if this Bhaskar guy is above the laws of this country.
But he is.
Because clearly whatever governing, he ain't governing the rest of us. Why he can put out a warrant? A bulletin. Why he put out a bulletin for this man? He didn't. If it was an ordinary guy, and he's a bulletin the gun of land. You understand me? People with money are judged by different standards, are treated well except you. But they are treated. Sorry. They are treated differently. But this is not something that that we should accept, and that I noted a lot of people are at home saying, well, not a lot, a couple of people saying that why it is that you go out so much for the nationals and so on, and they're not Guyanese, and Guyanese have issues. Now, my position on that is nobody wants to be trapped in a place that is not home. This is a dire situation. It's not that, if you have noticed over the time that we have taken the oath, we have been working all of the time for Guyanese, every day. In fact, I came out here late today because I had to facilitate a meeting with another region that focuses on local issues and what's affecting us here. And so my thing is, had this been a Guyanese, had this been 38 Guyanese in another country, I would have wanted for somebody in that country to take the stance that we have taken. And so we must do unto others as we would like to have done unto us. And so this is the position that we're taking. And this will be over the second the company gives these men what is owed to them, so that they can be on their way home. Exactly.
Was it 3 years they're here demanding to go home, to go on a holiday, go home. They're just trapped in that place, trapped in the slavery.
Yeah. We have this gentleman here right here in the white shirt. He showed a lovely picture. I don't know if y'all showed the picture on the internet. This man come here fluffy and nice. Came here, if you look at the picture, I mean, you will know it's the same person. But it's a stark difference to what we are seeing here before us today. All that weight lost, being over there punishing and suffering, and this is not acceptable at all. And it is not even a laughing matter or something to make fun of. It's a sad situation, very, very sad situation. And then you have the government just now. I can bet, we could place bets here immediately, that they will come out just now with a major distraction, so as to take the attention off of this horrible situation against this crime that is being committed here, so that people could, because we have an illusionist government. When you're paying attention to something, they come with something to a diversion, a distraction, so that you could look away from whatever the current situation is. We're not looking away. We don't care what it is that they come out with, the level of foolishness that they come out here talking about, and to distract you from what is happening. We're holding all of you accountable. You come on your social media thing and you post and you do all sorts of things. You got Kwame over there, the second something happens and it's against the government and so on, he runs out like Tanti Moral. This is a serious situation. Run out and represent these men, Kwame. One would think that Kwame would have been the key person to represent these men, but he's not doing it. He's not saying anything. He's not contributing in any way, shape or form to ensure that these men get back home. We have Susan every day on the internet there talking about Guyanese food and so on. Granted, it's lovely. Nobody's saying that the world should stop or come to an end, but I'm saying that if we put our hands on deck and get these men out of here and get them back to the family, we're able to move on and eat little curry on the deck some way. And that is all that we are simply saying. Nobody is by any means trying to score political points, as Nandalal would have indicated. Clearly he over there keeping a score sheet, so he know who got how many points and all.
It's the rightful, it's just the humane thing to do.
Oh, there you go.
They don't understand that.
No. That whole idea eludes them. The entire idea of somebody wanting to do good for the sake of mankind and humanity, and saying making it public, you have to make it public. If nobody says nothing, if nobody posts anything, how will people know the people still here? How will people know the plight that the people have suffered? How will people know that there are families over in India who eagerly awaiting the return of their husband, of their son, of their nephew? How will people know if we just shut it down? Because clearly the government is not enthusiastic about sending them back.
And they only act when they're embarrassed. when they're forced to.
Right.
And if you keep it quiet, then they won't be forced to do anything.
You got to apply pressure. You got to apply pressure on the government in order for them to do anything. Even what they're supposed to do. You know what I found to be ironic though? You could imagine Anil Nandalal saying that the leader of the opposition has put these things in the public because he's looking for attention and so on. So Anil, when you go to them community groups to do what you're supposed to do as a minister, and you put it live on Facebook, and you put up pictures to say you're being here, this is what you're supposed to do, nobody cares if you're being. By the same measure, he shouldn't post nothing.
Nobody should be posting.
When they go into communities to give people black tanks and all these sorts of things, they shouldn't post it. Because that's what you're supposed to do. Why you got to embarrass if you're the black tanks by your standard? You know, I'm a bit disappointed. You know, I'm the kind of person who, I must say, I always speak my mind, but I'm very, not a bit, I'm very disappointed that even the opposition, the other opposition parties, have not taken a stand as well as it relates to this situation. I think as Guyanese, especially in politics, we have got to mature in that, because Win has brought this to the forefront, this is a Win thing. It's
everybody thing.
Exactly. And you know, even though I would have heard recently Terence Campbell, and I would have seen a couple of the other parties calling for us to stand together, one would think that this is an occasion that we would stand together for what is right, and that is not happening, did not happen. And that's a sad situation, because I know that they're seeing us here on the live. Some of them has messaged and indicate, oh, you're doing a good job, keep up the good job. Sir?
And giving instructions over the
Sir, you're supposed to be standing here with us, shouldn't you? Yes? That's how it works. That's how it should work.
That's how it should work.
Should work. It's not working in that way. Really, really sad situation.
Look on Friday. Last week Friday I received a message from a guy close to the quarry, Guyanese.
And that's how we do it.
Yeah.
That's how you need to do it.
That's how I send a message for us.
And you know what is important? I was listening to a live last evening where somebody was suggesting that the only reason that we're dealing the leader of the opposition is looking into this matter because he knew of it from long.
They always implying
that. We would have been in there since then.
And it's only because now you're leader of the opposition, you're now highlighting these things. But the reality is that people are reaching out to us in a way that they didn't reach out to the other leader of the opposition in the past. And they reach out to the leader of the opposition because they trust him and they feel that he has acted on people's behalf once they reach out to him. And so what people have to understand is that we have a different type of opposition, a different type of opposition that is working out for the interest of the people, that will walk with the people and will fight for the people and demand the best for the people of this country. And of course, the people that are not from this country but are they're basically not being held to the same standard because of the fact that they're from non-Guyanese.
But at the end of the day, this is not political. This is where people can't get food to eat, can't get a proper shelter, their passports confiscated. So this is just
people don't understand
the
that.
humane thing to do.
People don't understand that. And so they make it political. When the right thing to do is if you see somebody in need, if you see somebody being treated unjustly, that you step in and you help them. That's the moral thing to do. But for everybody else, it's about politics and who's trying to get the limelight.
And that is
and
what I have been doing for
men are here waiting to get home to their families, and that is the bottom line.
You know, one of the guys to the party was telling me that the president is not calling for reparations because slavery is still alive in Guyana. So maybe that's why he's not. Wow, that's the situation that we are in.
It's 188 years.
Yeah, but you could imagine we're getting ready to celebrate independence, to celebrate our Golden Jubilee on the back of all this that is happening. That is absolutely wild. You know, I do not understand. I'm hoping that these guys are able to leave this country to go back home sooner rather than later, because we can't go on like this. At least pretend as though you care, you know, for the government. Just try to act as if you care and put systems in place to ensure that these guys get home quickly. The company clearly don't care about anybody, and that is evident. They don't care, and my thing is not about whether or not the company cares. It is about whether or not the government makes them care. Exactly. Because they're not doing anything. We haven't heard the police force put out any statement or anything on this matter, right? No. Nothing. Silence. Silence to the lambs over there at the Commission of Police. I don't know. Yeah. Very. Very, very, very sad state.
We're here over 3 hours. I'm not a word from anybody. Come out and speak to the men. We're dealing with it. This is the stage where it's at. Give them a timeline as to when possibly you're likely to get the money. Nothing.
We've got a different breed of statesmen, actually. You know, back in the days when you think of a statesman, they would, if you would have come here, the Minister of Labour would have come down, would have made a statement, at least something that gives you some degree of assurance, and so on. Nothing. He up there watching the live and sending it to people to go under the live, of course. You know, that is what we have come to. We do.
Because this is going to go, it's going to affect us, our standings on trafficking. It's going to affect our standings. We'll see when it comes up next year. All of it is going to impact. And the way in which the government deals with it will also impact us on the international stage.
What about the brain drain? The UNDP report.
Maybe that's why we're in this state.
Maybe.
Because a lot of the people with the brain left, and then we got the PVP. And that's the scrapings. As we said in the cocoa pot, there's the bond we get it. You know? We didn't have the best. We got the bond government. Smoke and black pot. And that's basically where we are. I would just like to put the government on notice that we are a party with very vibrant people who have got the energies to do what is necessary to hold you accountable. As a party, we have dispatched letters to members of the international community, and of course government agencies would have also been CC'd in some of those letters, and so they are aware that we have engaged the international community, and we will continue to have such engagements. We will additionally start having interviews with big social media personalities in other countries, news agencies, shows, podcasts, to let people, to bring awareness. And hopefully to apply additional pressure on the government so they're able to do what is right, as well as to bring criminal charges against Lascar. Because that has to happen, you know, everybody, when I listen to Nandalal and I listen to Kioma, I'm wondering if these guys know that this is a crime we're talking about, but this nonchalant approach that they have taken. The laws of this country is not just for poor people, it's for the people, not a people. And so we have to ensure that we hold the government accountable, and we will do that. They know the laws, they know the laws. But they know when to apply to when not to. Right. Convenient. Right. There you go. Convenient application of the law. So that's what we have to deal with. And if a certain posture isn't taken, we have to also consider taking legal action against these entities. So, I mean, one would right, but one would think that with that, these people will try to hurry this thing along so it doesn't, yeah.
So it's no longer in the spotlight, but they seem to like the spotlight.
Right. We will again, on a different level, engage the international community here in Guyana so that actions could be taken. I see the international community is very active and aware of what is happening in this country. As a statement would have gone out a couple of days ago as it relates to the non-holding of PRI, the non-convening of Parliament, reconvening. And so clearly they're aware of what is happening on the ground here, and it is evident that the government is running a dictatorship. Additionally, there has, in my opinion, and I'm sure that is the opinion of very many Guyanese, that the government don't want to be held accountable for anything. And so having Parliament and having the committees set up, and having the boards that we are supposed to be on, that we're supposed to have representation on, to have those things happen, they don't want to do it because they want to spend monies as they wish without having to account for them. As you would have seen, the REOs would have been called back, and we don't know why, we don't know what's happening. I know because I'm active in Region 7 that there has been a series of audits. They have sent persons over there in the region to audit everything and so on. I guess as part of the process to hand over, we have no idea what the outcome of that was. So if monies were misused or anything, we have no idea. You know, if people are going to be charged with fraudulent conversion or whatever the charges are going to be, we haven't heard anything of that sort. So we don't know what is happening. So I believe that what the government wants to do is to keep us in a place where we're unaware of what's happening, so we're unable to call them out on these sorts of things. But we will find a way. I'm not saying that I'm excusing or saying that we're accepting their position, because we will be protesting for those things as well. We will be writing letters. We will be applying pressure at different levels to ensure that the government put us on those boards and allow this country to function in the way it ought to, democratically, and it's as it ought to function. This can't be tolerated at all. You know, to think about it, my dear leader, we should spend some time here on a daily basis. Maybe we could bring the food and everything, and we eat here, and you know,
Stamp out here until
yeah. Everything, you put the kahari and everybody dish out and eat, and so on. We got some thing on a water dispenser that works with solar, because I'm gonna need some cold water periodically, or we bring a big the way it's called, the thing that you just throw the water inside the ice. Yeah, a pitcher. So we put a big pitcher there and we fill it up with ice and water, and we stay here. We keep us company, and we engage the people on social media. We talk to them. We can have live updates on things that are happening across country, so people are aware of what's happening in Region 3. We talk about other labor issues that are affecting other people and so on. You know, because we're gonna be here, so we address everything as we're here. I agree. You know, and so when we come, it's not limited to this. We're here talking about this, yes, but we talk about everything since we're here, and since we have a forum and people are engaged. Yeah, the police came and took it. And so we do all these sorts of things, and we're here, and we spend some time until these guys are able to get the act together. If they don't want to see us here, then they should move quickly. Otherwise, we will be here all the time. This is a public space. We're here all the time, every day, until they call for these guys to go. We could work a shift system as well, where different people come on and off, and so we can figure this thing out. We can figure it out now on the live, since all these guys are paying attention and they want to waste people's time. We want to ensure that we utilize our time meaningfully. So some of those companies got big umbrellas and so on. We'll reach out to a couple of those people, get some big umbrellas so we can be out there. We want to be on the forefront. We want to be seen. So if we pass and they could see us. We don't like this background arrangement right now because of the rain. So we'll be out there so people can see us and people can hear us and understand what is happening. I will also, leader, if we could agree, have persons with labor issues, since we're right there, let them come with your labor issues, we highlight them out there on the live, and then we could call whoever is the person, because they're looking at the live, so the relevant person will come outside and get them. We ain't gonna send nobody anywhere to figure out anything. Let the relevant person come outside and get them. So we address all of those issues out here, so that the general public could see and understand whatever problems you got. You get knocked out from your workplace, and they want to tell us, so whatever the problem, you come here, we talk about it on the live. Right? We address the issues on the live. Whatever local government issues in Bartica Day, for example, they're not going to pick up the garbage. The PPP controlled mayor is not going to pick up the garbage in their Bartica. So the thing pile up. So all them things we talk about, we put up the pictures. We could get with the thing here. Oh Lord, like everything, a PowerPoint presentation. All of that you can have in front here. We put up a little projector and so on so people can see what is happening in other places. So we have live update in real time, what's happening in every single place. We engage all of our MPs, all the reports that they've been getting, and we have been collecting. We put all of that out here. You understand? So we work in overtime. So that, of course, is up to consideration. Should we not hear anything today? That is it. We're willing to work. We're willing to do what is necessary. So if we don't hear anything by the end of the day that is positive and definitive, because I don't want no hopscotch response, oh, very soon we'll begin. Don't very soon we, that's our thing. Very soon is our thing. You don't very soon us. Right? And so we will do that until the men are able to go. And I would, right, but we also want to encourage you want to put a little bin here for us so you can throw our bottles and so on. So that they're all over the place. We got a nice little thing there and we throw them in there. So it's because it's convenient for us. So we would like you to accommodate us by ensuring that those things are readily available. We know where the washroom facilities are because we frequent this place. So we can find the washroom and so on. And yeah, the facility is fine. That the facilities here, it's fantastic. So we can be able to do those sorts of things. If they want, they can allocate a washroom or two to us. That's our personal thing since we're going to be here on a daily basis. We're almost like staff. So we're going to be checking in every single day here at the ministry when the day comes. And because I'm in the arts, we may get creative and people will show or something because we're going to be here. We are going to be here. Right. Right. They're not moving. We find things to engage our people in, to ensure that our people are informed. We could probably have a little Hindi session start. The guys can teach people. And so we are going to occupy this space. There you go. Anybody could dance, anything. They teach us, we talk about culture, we exchange different things and so on. So it's educational as well as we're here doing what we're supposed to do to ensure that we hold the government accountable for the actions that were taken by this company. And it irks me when people say, how is the government responsible? Anybody who's come in this country to conduct business come under the government right now. And anybody who enters this country, they're governed by the laws of this country. So the people who have to implement those laws will be the government through the different arms. There you go. Simple. That's how simple that is. They can get the tamarind from the Bible. Yeah? Oh, because I need a tamarind. So, I was told the minister is very big in his church and so on. Or something. I want to things here. Everything. You need to go and join the people who investigate and get these simple things done. So that's the way I don't want them out there trying to make it. So there's that. There's that. There's also that.
Sound speaker.
that. To pull up the bin with it.
Hey, sit down and get a garbage basket.
You mean so the staff said they give me all the garbage bags? Okay. You must have very accommodating. I guess that is like when we come to get to work. Nothing coming really there. Yeah, unbelievable. Ridiculous. Shameful, disgraceful.
Get this man.
Imagine we got the champion. Yeah, but you could imagine we got the champion of the orc clipping in Guyana. He can be the champion of Guyana. What's his name? We got some champion of the orc clipping. Barrett? Yeah. He can be the champion of nothing. Not a little action, not a nothing.
Okay, Chris.
Very nice of them.
The mandate of the Ministry of Labor is to protect the rights of workers.
You see, let me tell you something. We don't want anybody to get bored or to be lost for any information. I'm going to find out from the men if anybody is sing, dance, anything. Are we taking up this space here? We're going to be utilizing this area. We're going to be singing hi good day to you. We're going to be singing and so on and things. Dance and so on. We're going to learn something from them and they learn from us and we share, let people know what is happening. We have to see, we have a, what the thing name of the office, a projector. We want to bring in so people could see how these men work and what they've been reduced to now and so on. We want people to see everything. See it clear as day. So we'll do a slide, so we'll have all those things running. We will also include the laws and so on as it relates to human trafficking. We're going to include everything. So at the end of the life, people are learning and they are involved and engaged in every way possible. And what we will do going forward, well not tomorrow, but in the days thereafter, we're going to get other people to come out and be part of the activities. So if we have young talent, I want them to see my face when I say this, young man. We have young talent in this country. We know that the Minister of Culture is stifling the cultural industry, we can have them come out here too. So we could discover new talent, we could do everything we're doing here. Because all of these are things that we would have been having to go to people and go to places. We bring them here because this is a public space, and the minister is very accommodating to everything except this work. And so we're going to engage people on all levels, whether you have issues with other ministries, we're going to be finding new talent. This is going to become a hub where people could come and
the minister ain't coming out at all.
he don't have to come. We're looking for talent. That excludes him automatically. So the others, they're going to come and we're going to have them out here and so on. So the world could see that we do have good things, we have good talent, we have good people. And they're going to hear from this group of Guyanese, people who've applied for land over 20 years, 10 years, since however long, and they haven't gotten through. We're dealing with those matters here as well. And we're going to be engaging those ministers and ministries right here on the spot, so that people are able to get help. So we don't have to go to the people can come to us. We got buses running South Road and Close Street. We got buses running Brick Dam. They could take any of those and they could come right here at the Ministry of Labour and meet and engage with us. And we were able to put those issues in real time out in the public. We were able to take pictures from those persons that speak to the situation with which they are referencing and upload stories on our social media platforms in real time going forward. So we're doing all of that. I mean, out of this terrible situation, something good may be able to come of it, and so we'll be doing that going forward. We're going to need to add some more words to this poster here. All the other businesses, right, they will have to go too. So look the poster, you got anything to the poster.
Straight in now.
Are you doing a Mr. Beast game, you know? So holding up your hand.
Oh. Who died. Look at this man in this picture here. And look at him later on when he died. How this man look like he's aged so significantly. Look at him on the way to Guyana. And look at him over the other side. He looks so aged. That's what I'm telling you. It's almost as if it's two different people. It's not. It isn't. It isn't. It's the same person. These guys did up their posters. My God. And this here is the owner of the company. An Indian national, Saju Bhaskar. Who's its company. There you go. Just the gentleman who would have lost 4 of his fingers. He was repatriated to India with his family. We are yet to ascertain what forms of compensation was had for his family. This is where we are. Over here at the Ministry of Labor, we're camping out in this little area across here. We have some of the men across here.
Fried chicken, fried chicken. Eat.
Everybody, some people are vegetarians, so KFC can't work for everybody. Whether the chicken is fried or is KFC as well, it's chicken. No, vegetarian chicken.
5.
What is this? I'm going to ensure that from, well, not tomorrow because that's very short notice, but should nothing be done by next week, Monday when we come out here, ensure that you share the life to everybody when we come back, because we are going to ensure that we deal with all of your issues. I want to put out a post on social media so people can know that they can come over here and issues will be dealt with. We are going to have singing, dancing, an entire cultural presentation out here as from Monday. If the situation is not resolved, meaning these men have not received their monies and air tickets to be on their way out of Guyana, I'm going to ensure that we do that. So I'm going to ensure that we do that to continue to hold the government accountable, as well as to search for new talent, as well as to deal with whatever issues you may have. It could be related to labor or not, and that's fine. Whatever your issues are, we'll be dealing with them right out here at the Ministry of Labor. Whatever your issues are, you just come forward, you call us, and we'll be handling those issues right out here. So we'll be here again tomorrow, should we not hear anything by the end of tonight. And then we are going to be coming back every day until these men are home with their families in India. That does not stop or prevent any of our other works. as we're going to be applying a shift system. So different sets of us will be out here at different times on different days with the people. Comfortable space. We can need to get one of them stand for hold up this phone here from tomorrow. This is blows. Oh God. Ah. Oh, all this thing. Yeah, hold this got the battery Guyana.
Imagine we sitting here waiting on this administration. Unbelievable.
Oh, they know. That's the problem. They're not even updating the people to say, well, this is what's happening, this is the time, this and nothing. There's always been the problem with these guys. They're very reactive. They're not proactive at all.
Hi, how are you? Are we not hearing anything? You need them money and your ticket to move.
Who brought these people here? Why? For them to come to Ghana for work, they had to have or get a substantial
They pay their own tickets to go.
pay their own tickets.
Pay their own ticket to go.
Okay. Did the Guyana government say yes, they can come?
No, this has nothing to do with the Guyana government. This is with the owner. Right? This man.
He's the owner of what?
The quarry. Yes.
He had housing.
No proper accommodation at the quarry. Pool.
Now, it had one worker around here. When he came, to a hotel or apartment to live in, he got a car to take him from work and back.
He was treated well. He was treated well.
I think so, because I went to visit him, and I'm a person who don't take like what people say, you know. I did it. Don't take it.
He's still at the Ministry of Labor, waiting on work. We'll update you guys as soon as we get it.
No, they will get on the electrical and